Hey guys, welcome back to Let It Roll. I've got another subscriber issued betting strategy. It's called the Towering Six. It looks pretty intriguing to me, so let's take a look at the layout. Okay guys, let's go ahead and look at the layout here for the Towering Six. First of all, we're going to start with a $500 bankroll. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with a come out roll on the don't pass of $50. So let's explain step by step what's going on with this. Okay, so the first roll, if you throw a 7 or 11, you're going to lose the $50 on the don't pass. If you throw a 2 or a 3, you're going to win. And if you throw the 12, it's going to push. You don't win, you don't lose. So that's going to be the first step in the Towering Six. So let's say that we establish a point of 6 or 8. Here's how this is going to work. If we establish the point of a 6 or an 8, all we're going to do is hedge our bet because these are pretty close, almost as likely as a 7 to hit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hedge our bet with a $48 bet here. Okay, so we'll put $48 here. And you're just going to play it out. You're just going to play for either the 6 or the 7 to hit. So if the 6 hits here, you've got what, 8 units on the 6. So you'll win $56 and you'll lose 50. So you'll be in the profit of $6. All right. If the 7 hits, you're going to win $50 and you're going to lose 48. So you're going to win $2. And the only reason he is doing this is just because of the probability of a 6 or 8 hitting is pretty close to the probability of a 7 hitting. So he's just going to try and play a wash here. And what you're going to do is still gain a little bit of money from it. So with this system here, we're actually looking to try to hit the outside numbers to actually try to win some money with this layout. So that's what happens if a 6 or an 8 hit. All you're going to do is basically hedge your bet with $48. And you're going to just play for the 6, whatever the point is, 6 or 8. You're going to play for that to hit or the 7 to hit. And once it does, of course, you get your winnings and you start all over again. So let's say that the 6 was hit. Okay, new come out roll. We're going to put our $50 on the don't pass, lose with the 7-11, win with a 2 or a 3, push with a 12. Let's say a 5 is rolled. Okay, here's where we actually start playing this strategy out. So what you're going to do in this case, if a number is rolled other than the 6 or the 8, you're going to go ahead and lay out your bets and play this. So what you're going to do is you're going to put 2 units on every other number than the point. So the point is 5. We're going to go ahead and leave the point uncovered. We're going to cover every other place bet number with 2 units. Okay, and so this is when the strategy starts to play out for the Towering Six. So no matter what happens here, all we're going to do is build our 6 and only collect on our 6. That's the whole key to this strategy, is throwing 6s. So if you hit any other number, let's explain what happens. If you hit a 4, you're going to win $18. All right, so every number we hit other than the 6, we're going to press the 6 with our winnings. So with a 4 hit, you win $18. Okay, so we would put $18 and press the 6. All right, so this would be a 5. Okay, and this would equal 25. So we would press our 6 to $30. All right, and you're going to press the 6 3 units on every other number that hits continuously. All right, so let's say the 8 hits, you win $14 for 2 units. And of course, I'm showing you just from my bankroll, just for the purpose of how the money is going to get pressed up. You know, I'd be using the actual casino's money with my wins, but for this purpose, I'm just going to show you. So you win 14. All right, and in order to press up 3 units on that, you need $18. So you're going to win 14 from the bank. You're going to add $4 extra from yours, and you're going to press up 3 more units there. Okay, so in this case, we would press up another $18. Okay, and so that's how this strategy works. Now let's say we hit the 6. Okay, so we're going to collect on this winnings right here, And then we're going to continue to roll. You don't ever regress this money down, ever. You just keep collecting every time a 6 is thrown. So we just collected on a 6. Let's say we throw a 9. We won $14. We add 4 more from our bank to make 3 units worth, to press the 6 3 more units. So that's why he's calling it the towering 6, because this keeps building and building and building full of money. And as you're building and building, you're hoping to throw that 6, because in reality, with this system, the only number that is going to pay you is a 6. All right, so now that you know the layout, let's go ahead and give this a shot. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this started. Got my $500 bankroll. We're going to go ahead and play through the bankroll, and we'll see how it works. The other thing I forgot to mention, he said if the point's a 4 or a 10, he throws a $5 chip on the hard way to cover that, to kind of help with that. If it's ends up being a 10, he'll throw a hard 10 for $5. All right, so let's see. Come out roll. 9. So the point is a 9. So we got past one of the worst parts of the strategy, because if we throw a 7 or 11, we're going to lose $50 right off the bat, but we made it past that. So let's go ahead and lay 2 units on every other place bet. And we need to hope that we're hitting the 6, really, is what we want to hit. Because we could throw a ton of numbers, and if we never hit the 6, we're still not going to make any money. The only number we really don't want to hit now is the point. Because let me explain that. If the point hits, we lose the 50. But let's say we hit the 10 5 times, the 5 5 times, and we press the 6 all the way up, and we never do hit the 6, and then we hit the 7 or the 9. If we hit the 9, we lose 50, but if we hit the 7, we only lose 4, but we never made any money off of the roll. So we got to hit some 6s. But when we do hit the 6, as it's built up, it's going to be huge. So second roll is a 9. So that was the worst case scenario in this strategy here. All right, so we hit the point, we lose the $50, and we try it again. Now these are the 2 rolls that are tough for us, is the come out and then the point. Everything else is good. Okay, another 9. So point is 9. We just keep everything the same. Let's start rolling. Let's start hitting some 6s. Okay, and the 9 again. Wow. We should have made this a 9 bet instead of a 6 bet. We would be scoring right now. And honestly, with this strategy, you could use it as a towering 9 or towering 8, towering 5. Whatever you feel your hot number is. It don't have to be the 6. I'm guessing that he throws lots of 6s. That's why he called it the towering 6. But I actually do like this strategy. This strategy seems like it can make you some good money. If you're a roller that throws, you know, a certain number more than others, you can make that number your towering number. Okay, 3 is good for us on the come out roll. We're gonna win $50 back. Okay, so that's the plus. You know, it doesn't always have to be a loss on that come out roll. Even though the 7 is the most common number, we could still throw a 2 or 3 every now and then. Okay, and then we can come right back with a 7. So there's the 7. We put it right back. I'm just going to take it from my bankroll. Still on the come out. I'm going to go to, let's see here. I'm going to go to a 3V set. Okay, 5. All right, so now that the point is a 5, all we're going to do is just move this to the 9. And here we go. Hopefully we'll hit some numbers. I'm going to stay with that 3V set. Five. Look at that. So I went back to back 5s now. All right, so we lose our don't pass. And like we said, guys, and he even said it in his email, he says, if the dice aren't rolling right, you're going to lose. He said he does lose with this strategy, but he does win. And when he wins pretty good. So come out, roll. 10. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw $5 on the hard 10. So this is how he plays this strategy out. We haven't hit any paying numbers yet. Man, I'm doing terrible rolling the dice. Stay with the 3V. Hopefully we can hit some inside. Oh my God. I'm throwing back-to-back numbers like crazy. Okay, 10. And it's not the hard 10, so we lose 55. This is just one of them days. I've had these days at the casino before. Okay, I'm going to turn in this 100 for 4 more greens. It just seems like everything you're throwing is opposite of what you have laid out on the table. So that's also what you hear me talk about in some of my videos, is knowing many different strategies, because you could literally turn around and play a strategy that's advantageous to what's going on right now. You know, kind of either break up what's happening, or, you know, you can start scoring. But I'm going to stick with this strategy just to see how it plays out. Okay. 5 fever, I'm throwing 5s and 10s and 9s. Okay, point is 5. All right, move this to the 10. All right, now let's make some money. Three craps, nothing for us. Five, wow. Okay, we hit our point. Sorry, Roger, right now I'm not doing this any justice. And like you said, and we all know, everybody that plays craps understands that, you know, I mean, this can happen. So, but they also know that, you know, we could get on a hot streak and something can happen. Hopefully that's what happens before I run out of money, or it'll be a short video. Okay, there's the 9. I haven't even got to press up the 6 one time yet, believe it or not. It's been that rough. Okay. See what we get here. 3 craps. $4, finally. All right, so that pays us $18. So with that $18, we're gonna press it up. So you get the 15 and the 18. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean it all up. Okay, so get a 5 for that, and then 25 chip for this. All right, so we now have $30, which is 5 units on the 6. Hopefully we can start hitting some 6s. $8. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. Okay, 8 wins $14, and he says you're always pressing 3 units. So even though we're only winning 14 here, no matter what, we're going to take 4 from our rack, and we are going to press up the 6 3 units. So let's just make it cleaner. Okay. All right. There we go. So now we're pressed up and ready. Hopefully we hit that 6. So now we got $48 on there, which is 8 units. Come on, 6. All right, there it is. That's our first payment. So remember, from here, you just collect. You don't ever regress off that 6. You keep building on it. But right there, we have $48, which is 8 units. That pays $56. So we'll put that in our win rack, our first win. Be nice to hit that 6 3 times in a row right now. 3 craps don't do us any good, any bad. Nine. Oh, that's the point, darn it. Okay, so we hit the point. So we lose our don't pass. All right, we got to start all over again. I'm going to get some more greens. Okay, come out roll. Let's hit a 3. Let's hit a 3 now. Point is off. 2. 8, hard 8. All right, since it's the 8, remember how we do this. I'm going to go ahead and take all of this down. Okay, and so all we're going to do is put $48 on the 8. All right, here we go. Box cars. There's the 8. Okay, hard 8. So we win 56. Putt comes off. We're now on the new come out roll. $7, not good for the come out roll. It's a $50 loss. Okay. Wow, 2 7s in a row. That's not good. Let's see how much we got here. 25, 25, that's 50. All right, this is going to be it. We need to hit something here. Go back to that 3V. I don't know why I went back to that hardway set. Okay, 5. All right, do we have enough to play? Let's see, turn this into 5s. Yeah, we got enough. Okay, it looks like this is going to be our last hand. Okay. All right, we better hit something here. We're going home down. Let's build that 6 up, see if we can make a comeback. Oh, let's go with that 3V set. 10, all right. Take that. So that's an $18 win that gets stacked. I'm just going to do a 30 here because we know that's what it equals with the win. And make it a little quicker. Okay, so we're at $30. It's 5 units. 3V. Okay, 8. All right. So from here, we're going to give $4 to them. We win 14. Okay. So let's clean it up. Okay, so now we got $48 on there. It's just 8 units. Let's hit that 6. 8 again. All right, we're towering that 6 now though. So we got to give another $4. Get 14 here. So let's go ahead and clean it up real quick. So take this 5, get another red, get this into a 25. Okay. All right, so we got $66 on there. That's 11 units. Let's go 6. 4. All right, that's a straight 18. That's a even 3-unit jump. So we'll take that 18. Let's clean it up a little. So let's make this a 25. All right, so how much do we got? $84 on there now. 14 units. Man, if we hit that 6 right now, that would be a $98 win. That's what we need. We need to come back. Hit it. Oh, 4. All right. Okay, so 4 is $18. That's going to go up 3 units from there. So okay. Now in Colorado, they only do $100 limits, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that $2. It would normally be 102 up there, but I'm going to go ahead and just rack that. So for this, they pay $116 in our casinos if we hit a $100 unit bet on a 6 or an 8. So hopefully we hit 10 of them now in a row. Oh, 7 out. Doggone it. All right, so that's going to be it. Dang, we had it built up too. We towered it as high as we could in Colorado. If you're in Vegas or whatever, you can keep on going. But I have no more in my bankroll to play. So let's see. We get paid the don't pass. And let's just go ahead and see what happened with that. We'll check it out here. Let's color up. So if we look over here, we started with a $500 bankroll. And here we've got 100, 200, 220, okay, 225, 229. All right, so we lost a little bit of money here, but that was really fun, guys. You can see how it could be big wins. I never did hit a big 6 right there, but if I would have hit that last 6 at least once, we would have added $116 to this total. And if we could have hit it twice, that would have been $232 more, which would have put us pretty much back at even. So you can see the possibilities here, but there again, like we say, you know, if the dice aren't rolling the way that you're laying out your bets, you're not going to win. You need to figure out different ways to lay out to make adjustments, or you could also just collect some. I was thinking about this method, and I actually really like this method for when I do my 22 inside. You know, I hit a lot of 5s and 9s more than 6 and 8s. So I might do like a towering 9 with it and see what happens, you know. But as I hit, you know, say I hit a 6, I win $7. I stack a 5 and keep 2. So I'm keeping some every time. You could also do with this too. Instead of stacking 3 units, you can go with 2 units. And here again, I'm adjusting his strategy. And that's what we all do, guys. We play to what the table's doing. So what I'm saying now is just an adjustment you can make. So instead of stacking 3 units on it, you could stack 2. So for example, if you were to hit if the point is a 6 and you hit an 8 and you win $14, you could stack 2 units, which is 12, and keep $2. So, I mean, there's many ways you can do it. Anytime I show these strategies, of course, like I said, I'm not saying you're going to win anything. All I'm doing is showing you a strategy that you can use. The more strategies you know, maybe you could lay it out to what the table's doing and have a better chance of winning. But that's what it's about, guys, is understanding the game, try and make adjustments on the fly. Doesn't mean you're going to win, but it gives you a better chance to win. And that's how I look at it. Main thing is you have fun with it. Don't get addicted to it. Just look at it as entertainment. And, you know, hopefully I'll see some of you guys out there at the tables. I am going to play with Bird Dog here. Color Up saying that he can make it. So hopefully that comes through. I'm looking forward to meeting Jeremy from Color Up. You know, I'll let you guys know how that goes. That's still a couple weeks out, but I'm excited about that. But again, guys, thanks for watching. You guys all take care, and I'll see you soon.